My name's Harry Friedman. I go by the gamer tag of CP. I'm from Freehold, New Jersey, and I'm point guard for Bucks Gaming. For me, like how I grew up and just a little bit more about me is always played sports in real life. Played basketball, baseball, some football, and video games have always been a big part of my life as well. I've always been like a big sports video game player, like all the Maddens, all the 2Ks, like MLB The Show. Like I play all sports video games, and they've both just been like a big part of like what I do like in my off time. A major influence to me during my childhood, definitely my parents. My parents are divorced, but I ended up spending time with like both of them throughout my life. Like the weekdays I'm with my dad, weekends I'm with my mom. So they were both like big parts of my life. They've done everything for me. So they're definitely like my heroes and stuff like that. My gamer tag is CP because just growing up playing basketball, like Chris Paul was like my favorite player. He was a point guard, and he had my favorite number 3, so like he was like my favorite player growing up. So my first PlayStation like name was like CP3 something. So that kind of always stuck like with me on video games, where like people call me CP, and it just stuck, and that's been my gamer tag for as long as I can remember now. So my 2K background is like kind of different than most. I didn't really know about the league or know about like all the things going on with like competitive 2K until I would say about 2 years ago. I would mostly just play with my friends, play casually, and that led to me ending up getting invited to play with other teams, and then they taught me about like the league and like competitive leagues and things like that. So I was just playing casually with my boys and friends, and I was good at it just naturally, and that ended up leading me to learning about the league, learning about the opportunity, and I went for it one year and I got drafted. So my favorite part about being a professional video game player would definitely be, because if I wasn't a professional video game player, I would still be playing 2K, still be playing video games. So the fact that I can do that, what I want, and be paid for it it doesn't get better than that. So some goals I have for the league in 2K would be definitely to win a championship, first and foremost. I think obviously there's the money part of it, like that's the most rewarding, but people get a lot of respect, and like people acknowledge like how great you really are when you do that. So that's been like the main drive for me, and just everything else I know once I win a championship, like all the accolades and things like that will come with it. So my history with some of my teammates here in Bucks Gaming would be obviously with Dimes and Johnny. The whole part of me going for the 2K League started on 2K23, and like a month before that game released, when like the league season was still going on with the Bucks, and Dimes had been traded to Milwaukee, and he was now teammates with Johnny. Like I had no relation with either. I never spoke to them, but Dimes ended up messaging me like before their playoff run, asking me if I wanted to play with him in Breakout for like the upcoming 2K, and I told him yes. And then from there, me, Dimes, Johnny, we've been playing for the past 2 years, like on the retail version of 2K pre-draft, and we've won a lot of money and like formed like good relationships, and like now we're very close. And then playing in the league with Dimes my rookie year, and then getting the opportunity now to play with Johnny, and it's just been a great experience. So some goals in life that I have would be to definitely use my time here in the 2K League to then benefit me for after the league, whenever that may be, and just be able to be like a steady person in my family and someone that can like provide and use what I've been blessed with here to like really benefit me for the future.